Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Labor Day weekend. And we got a lot going on. A lot going on. I'm sitting here at the office thinking what we got going on, thinking about last year, Labor Day weekend. 5 people lost their lives, lost their life, and 31 people shot last year on Labor Day. So we know a young lady got killed on yesterday, I believe that was early this morning on yesterday, over on the east side. So come on in, people. Come on in real quick. Normally I try to give this talk on Friday, but we got a lot going on. We're talking about the National Guard coming here in the city of Chicago to help curb violence and possibly to arrest some migrants, illegal migrants. So come on in, come on in, come on in. I appreciate you for tuning in, people. This is your boy Martin G, aka the Crime Chaser, and I am live, uncut, and unedited, and I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. We've been lately on my podcast. We've been talking about the troops coming to town, Donald Trump coming to town, sending his troops or whatever. And I want to explain something too. Some of us, we give Donald Trump so much power. We give him so much power, people, so much power. And we don't have to do that. You got to remember, Donald Trump was president for 4 years. And guess what? We made it. We survived. Okay, people? Listen, Donald Trump is not white supremacy. Donald Trump is a part of a system, white supremacy. Okay? All right. And that you have institutions, you have political parties, the Republican Party, the Democrat Party, you have the banking institutions, you have the educational system, you have all types of systems that is connected to white supremacy. Even the media is connected to white supremacy. The stock market, the history that you're learning in school, the educational system, the banking system, law enforcement is connected to white supremacy. Your job that you're working on is connected to white supremacists. You say, oh, there you go, Mark, with all that black talk and that white talk. But guess what? I'm saying things that you think and you know already, but you're afraid to say it because you thinking about your job, which is okay because I don't have one to give you. And you don't want to offend nobody. Now, listen, a lot of us, when I say us, people that look like my complexion, all right, we're looking for acceptance. That's all we're looking for. We're not looking for no liberation. We're not looking for no independence of the white man. We're looking for acceptance. That's what we look. They don't like us. They don't like us. So what? They've already proven, and they're proving it every day that they don't care about black people. Get over it, black people. Shouldn't this make you want your own everything as before? Real talk. The Labor Day weekend is here now. They start count from Thursday. I believe Thursday at 2 or 3 o'clock, all the way to probably midnight. All the way. Now, last year's numbers at Labor Day weekend. Last year's number. And a lot of you get mad at me because I say crime is down. Compared to last year, it is down. You said, well, Martin, they can manipulate the numbers. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They can manipulate the numbers. Now, let me give you last year's number. We had 31 people shot last year on Labor Day weekend. 31 people shot from the ages from 16 all the way to 58 years old. All right. We had 5 fatalities. That means death. That's what that means, death. Last year. Now, we just had a young lady killed, shot on the east side. Beautiful young lady. I think it was 2 people shot. So what I'm saying is, people, we're going to compare this weekend to last weekend, and we're going to see what happened. We're going to see what happened. So this is how they're basing their argument for crime is being down. Now, you know, and I know, starting with New Year's, a lot of shootings, starting with Mother's Day, a lot of shooting, Father's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. And that's where we at right now. We in Labor Day weekend right now, people. Right now. We're in Labor Day weekend right now. So listen, we're going to watch the crime. I'm the crime man, and I'm going to watch it real closely, and we're going to talk about it. Maybe Tuesday morning. We're going to talk about it. So, how many people that you know started from Thursday at 2 o'clock until now that has been shot and killed? We can do our own research, people. You can put the names on the screen, those of you that live here in the city of Chicago. So we don't have to depend on CPD or the government to tell us how many people got shot and killed. Now, this is how they do it. They don't start on Friday. They start Thursday, I believe it's 2 o'clock or something like that. 2 to 3, they start that as the weekend. All the way until, I believe, after 12 or 4 o'clock Monday. So we're going to get the count. We can keep this tally ourselves. So far, we know that 2 people were shot, 1 is dead. On the east side, I read that this morning. I wasn't there on the crime scene. So people, get your pen and piece of paper out and take your own notes. We don't have to take CPD word. We got enough cell phone cameras. We got enough social media. We can do our own reporting, and let's put the logs together and find out. Those of you on the west side, you can report. Those of you on the north side can report. Those of us on the south side and east side, we can report and put our numbers together. You got enough social media outlets that's reporting crime. I'm not the only one that report crime. I don't report crime as much. I'm doing some of everything. But I'm paying a special attention to Labor Day weekend. Now, instead of being reactive, let's be proactive. Now, we already know no sitting in cars. All right, we just had a fatality. Maybe a week and a half ago, the brother on the west side was sitting in the car on Facebook Live over there on Madison. He got shot and killed. I think they was trying to rob him. I don't know the whole details about it. I think they buried him today. His funeral was today. My condolence goes out to his family and friends. Now, social media beef. Let's curb that, people. Let's curb it. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever platform that you on, kill it. Kill it, people. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's almost like these drill rappers. You know, the drill rappers, they go back and forth. The gang, they go back and forth with each other. And they tell us who's responsible for this killing and that killing and this killing and that killing. Let us not take the behavior of the drill rappers at all. And we all know most of the drill rappers that are famous, that's well known, we can almost predict what can happen to them or it's going to happen to them. Some of your mothers don't want to hear it. But I got to tell the truth. Now, listen, you don't see your baby as doing nothing wrong. You love your baby, and you should love your baby. But everybody's not in love with your baby. Your baby is around here terrorizing the community. And you act like you don't notice it, you don't see it. He come in the house with that key fob. You wash his clothes, you see all that blood and the gunpowder residue on his shirts, on his clothes, on his pants, on his sleeve, and you say nothing. You notice that all his friends, which is 16, 15, 17, 18, they're all at your house congregating in the basement. And you can smell the loud smell of weed in your house, but you don't say nothing. You know when he's so-called going to school, alternative school, whatever school he may be going to, and you see empty shell casing in your house. You found a pistol in your house, but you say nothing. But you get right here on social media and talk how bad about other people's children, how bad, how terrible they are. But you don't see nothing when it comes to little Mikey, little Pookie, and little Ray Ray. You don't see nothing. But listen, if we want to curb the violence, and if we want to keep Donald Trump and the troops and the ATF, the DI, the what is it, the FBI, the ATF, and the CIA out of here, let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. This is going to base it probably if they're going to come or not. If we can have a low count of people getting shot and killed, we know somebody's already deceased. We already know that, so there's nothing we can do. We know 2 people got shot, 1 died. We know that already, so we can't change that. So I'm asking the public out there, those of us that live here in the city of Chicago, that work in the city of Chicago, they have relatives here in the city of Chicago, they have loved ones and friends in the city of Chicago. What is it that we want? Are we satisfied with the violence? Do we want to decrease the violence? Or do we want to increase the violence? Should we accept help from the government? And the only reason why we probably don't want to accept help from the government because he's a Republican. And we're Democrats here in the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois, majority of us. I'm a registered Democrat, but I'm for peace. You said, well, Martin, if the troops come here, it's going to be a bloodbath. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Could we take a bloodbath, then after the bloodbath and have peace? Or we have no help and continue on with this madness. You see it up. You see people running stop signs. You see people racing on the Dan Ryan Expressway, I-57. We see it. We see people breaking in DTLR, Foot Locker, running cars into this. We see people smoking on the red line and dare you to say something. We're being held hostage, grown men and women, by teenagers in Chicago. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I shouldn't have to have this talk. And for those of you just tuning in, I'm praying and hoping that we can have less violence this weekend. Last year, 2024, we had 31 people shot in one weekend. The weekend starts from Thursday, I believe from 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, all the way to Monday morning. Tuesday morning, I think, I'm sorry. We had 5 fatalities, 5 people unalive last year. So far that I know of, we have 1. And I'm tired of looking at these crime statistics. But people, we can do our own research. So the CPD can't come and tell us, oh, only 10 people got shot and 2 people dead. And if you taking video, I'm taking video, and this one taking video, and we all watching everything, we can put all our numbers together and we'll know the real truth. But black people, we got to take some accountability on this. Those of us as parents, we got to know what our young people are doing. And I tell people, you don't know what you're raising. You just have to do the best you can. Because once they leave out of that front door home every day, you don't know what your son and daughter is into. You said, well, Martin, I got a schedule right here where they're supposed to be. That don't mean they have detour. Your son can tell you he's at the show in River Oaks and he over some female house or on the block holding pistols, making a video, a drill rap video. You don't know. You don't know. I'm going to tell you what an old timer told me. He said, Martin, you don't know what nobody do. You only know what you do. Because why? You're with yourself 24 hours a day. For those of us that are parents and grandparents, we would love to know that our children are listening to us and doing the right thing when they're not in our presence at all. And sometimes we have to listen to the teacher. When the teacher tells us as parents, hey, your son and your daughter is starting trouble in the classroom. You say, well, Martin, I know my daughter. She's not like that. She's not like that in your presence. But she may be very well like what the teachers say she is when you're not around. Now, you know, I see my baby as angels. You see your babies as angels and all that. We don't want to believe that our daughter out here selling sex. We don't want to believe that our son is out here shooting, killing people. We don't want to believe that our son's out here smoking weed and robbing people, snatching, grabbing, carjacking. We don't want to believe these things. We'll just say, hey, it's just a company that he keeps. No, your son is the ringleader of it. The ringleader of this. Somebody please hear me. What are we going to do as parents? We can't blame this on white supremacy. We got to get in the home and do our duty. We have to put our foot down, our feet down on our children. We have to. Because if the National Guard come in here and if our young teenagers try and shoot and kill one of them, it's not going to end well for them. It's not going to end well. So I'm asking all the parents, if the National Guard comes to Chicago, and I believe that they're coming, get a hold of your son. Get a hold of your daughter. Please do. Please do. And you know all eyes are on Chicago. President Trump is watching. DEA is watching. The ATF is watching. Homeland Security is watching. CIA is watching. They're watching. And this might be the basis. This weekend will give them a 100% fact check. Hey, they need our help. Now, let us come off the chart. Let us be like 45 people shot, 20 people are dead. You know they coming in here. They ain't hear nothing what Brandon Johnson got to say or J.B. Pritzker. You know they coming here. They're just watching. Trust me. And they coming here to kick butt. You know it. They come here to kick butt. And you know most of the time, they gonna secure the good white neighborhoods, as we say. But you know where the bloodbath going to be at? It's going to be in the black community. So, mama, you love your son, you love your daughter, keep them in the house. And I'm for peace. And y'all know I am. If we can get 7 days without nobody getting shot and killed, I mean, we won. We won. When you say, well, Martin, that's just a temporary fix, I'll take it. I'll take it. Imagine Chicago. No shootings, no murders, no carjacking, no smash and grab for 7 days. My goodness, that would be a wonderful thing. No rap music videos, killing, making, threatening to kill somebody. That would be a wonderful thing. And for those of you just tuning in, I'm talking about the Labor Day weekend. We should be safe. We should attend to our children, give them assignments to keep them busy. I know you're a hardworking parent. I know that you're a single mother, and I'm not going to pat you on the back because you're a single mother. You chose to be one. Hey, live with it. I'm concerned about your children getting shot and killed. That's what I'm concerned about. I don't want to see you screaming and hollering and crying. I don't want you calling me in my inbox and say, Martin, can you help me find out who shot and killed my son or my daughter? I don't want that. I want a mother can say, you know what, this was a good day, and nobody had to use a AK. Real talk. Listen, imagine a mother going down to the corners and identifying his or her child through the screen, and it's a breakdown. They start crying and hollering. Imagine that you don't have to go there to identify nobody. We had no fatalities. Only deaths that we had from sickness and natural causes. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I always say one killing is too many. People, if you're waiting on Brandon Johnson to solve all this crime, you'll be waiting. People, if you're waiting on J.B. Pritzker to solve all these crimes and stop all the shooting, you'll be waiting. Even if you're waiting on Donald Trump and the troops to come here, the CIA, the ATF, all the FBI, if you're waiting, you'll be waiting. No one can stop crime. You can slow it down, and I'll take that too. That's a win. And I want every parent that's listening to me today, please be safe. Talk to your loved ones. And you know what I see? I heard a preacher say, he said, while you're living, people lie on you. But when you die, they lie for you. You say, well, Martin, what does that mean? While you're living and you got your clothes in your right mind, they can't stand your guts. But oh, let something happen to you and you die. They'll find all good things to say about you. They'll say how much they love you, and the person that's dead laying in that casket won't know nothing unless you tell them or show them. Give me my flowers while I'm living, because when I'm dead, I don't know nothing. I'm telling the truth. When are we going to start celebrating each other instead of tolerating each other? Black people, we got to step our game up. We got to quit trying to be accepted in this white society. We can be independent of this society if we want to be. If we want to be. We have a lot of self-reflection that we have to do. There's no reason for us to throw trash on the ground. You can't blame that on the white man. There's no reason for us cheating on our spouses, on our women. You can't blame that on the white man. There's no reason for us not to send our children to school. You can't blame that on the white man. There's no reason for me to shoot my brother down because I don't like him. You can't blame that on the white man. Blame that on yourself. There's no reason or no excuse for using drugs, illegal drugs, and alcohol. You can't blame that on the white man. Yes, he oppresses us, but we have to make a choice whether we want to drink or smoke or do drugs or be the man that God is calling us to be in this day and time. We living in a good day and time where the police hands are handcuffed. You said, well, what do you mean by that, Martin? This video camera that we got, this camera right here, you know how many cases have been solved with this camera, the phone video camera. We got to wake up, people. Let us do what's right. It's always good to do what's right. People, I'll leave you with a scripture. And I'm not trying to preach to you, nobody. I'm not a preacher or nothing like that. But I will say this. God did say, if we forget him, he'll forget our children. Look at our children. Not all of them. Not all of them, people. Not all of them. Not all of them. It's a small portion of them. They're out here running wild. And they got the adults afraid to even speak to them. That's real talk. Are we so obsessed with violence, gunshot violence? It's because it's not directly affecting us until it knocks on our door or come to our window. Then we want the social media people take that video down. It was cool looking at a dead body when it wasn't your loved one or your relative or your friend. But now the video that you see of your dead loved one laying on the ground, all bloody, shot up, floating around the internet, now you ready to whoop somebody, you ready to fight. But you didn't say nothing when it was somebody else's son or daughter. You watched it, you shared it, you talked about it, you celebrated it. But now it's your people. It's your people turn to lay on that ground. And now you have a problem with it. You should have had a problem from the beginning with it. Telling you. People, again, we had 31 people shot last year for the weekend of Labor Day weekend. We had 5 people unalive or fatalities. So far, I know of one person is dead. I looked at it could be more. I'm just saying, people, I don't keep up with all the numbers like I used to because it's so depressing. It's so disappointing to see each other, us, kill each other. And most of the time, because a person gets killed in the black community, it doesn't mean that it's by the hands of another black person. But I'm talking about the ones that we know who did it, the ones that just haven't been caught. So I thank y'all for listening to me today. Share this video. This video might save somebody's son or child or daughter. It might even save your life. So I want to thank you. I appreciate you guys. Love people while they living. Love them. Don't you listen? Saying good things while they laying in the casket. They don't know. They can't hear. Love them while they living. Love them while they living. Treat them right while they living. I'm telling you. That's how it go, people. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. This live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. This is your boy Martin G, aka the Crime Chaser, coming right here live in Chicago. Peace.